Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I am Kidukho Tapi with the news. First, the headlines. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approves 177-kilometer long doubling of the Bhagalpur-Dumka-Rampurhat single railway line section in Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. US and India continue negotiation to address trade barriers between the two countries. Justice Kalyan Rai Surana encourages law students to promote the roles and importance of legal services activities. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh calls for a more citizen-centric approach while dealing with the pension grievances. Now the news in detail. The Cabinet Committee of Economic Affairs chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved the 177-kilometer long doubling of the Bhagalpur-Dumka-Rampurhat single railway line section in Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal with a total cost of approximately 3,169 crore rupees. The Cabinet has also approved the construction of 4-lane greenfield access control Mokama-Mungar section of the Bagzar-Bhagalpur high-speed corridor Bihar on hybrid annuity mode with a total project length of over 82 kilometers and a total capital cost of over 4,447 crore rupees. Briefing media in New Delhi today about the Cabinet Committee decision, Information and Broadcasting Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw said that the enhanced line capacity will improve mobility, providing enhanced efficiency and service reliability for Indian Railways. He added that the multi-tracking proposal would ace operations and reduce congestion, providing the much-needed infrastructural development on the busiest section across Indian Railways. Vaishnaw mentioned that the project are now in line with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of a new India, which will make people of the region Atmanirbhar by the way of comprehensive development in the area, which will enhance their employment, self-employment opportunities. In a significant steps toward easing tension, US President Donald Trump announced that his administration has resumed trade negotiations with India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that India and the US are close friends and natural partners. In a social media post, Prime Minister Modi reaffirmed that he is confident that the trade negotiations between the two nations will pave the way for unlocking the limitless potential of the India-US partnership. He further said that the team at both sides are working to conclude this discussion at the earliest. Prime Minister Modi added that he is looking forward on speaking with US President Donald Trump soon. The Prime Minister expressed hope towards working together with President Trump to secure a brighter, more prosperous future for both the peoples of both nations.
Said that India and the US will continue negotiations to address the trade barriers. In a social media post, he had said, and I quote him, "I am pleased to announce that India and the United States of America are continuing negotiations to address the trade barriers between our two nations. I look forward to speaking with my very good friend Prime Minister Modi in the upcoming weeks. I feel certain that there will be no difficulty in coming to a successful
Services Authority in collaboration with Kohima District Legal Services Authority and Kohima Law College organized a legal awareness program today with special guests Justice Kalyan Rai Surana, Judge, Guwahati High Court and Executive Chairman, NSLSA. Speaking in the program, special guest Justice Kalyan Rai Surana encouraged the law students to promote the roles and importance of legal services activities and also to make people aware of their rights and responsibilities. He also urged them to create awareness about the role, activities and functioning of the legal services institutions. He also highlighted promotion of legal literacy and empowering the community. Justice Y. Longkumar, Judge, Guwahati High Court, also encouraged the students to learn the laws and duties of legal principles. She also emphasized the importance of justice and the law's role in safeguarding individual and societal rights. Concept and functions of legal services clinic was highlighted by Sunjip Rana, trainer, lawyer, and the overview of Nagaland State Legal Services Authority over the years was presented by Nico Ekami, NJS Member Secretary, NSLSA.
At least 15 or 20 acts and rules I can immediately say, which you will have to be acquainted with. It starts with the Advocates Act, the Dynamic Transaction Prohibition Act, there is Contract Act, there are the Easement Act, Civil Procedure Code, Civil Code Rules and Orders, a specific Relief Act, all the family laws, especially the Hindu and the Mohammedan family laws, Family Courts Act, then you have to have a working knowledge of the Succession Act.
The Directorate of Industries and Commerce, in collaboration with the National Logistic Data Services Limited, organized a state-level workshop on the Unified Logistic Interface Platform today at the Directorate of Industries and Commerce, Kohima. Secretary Industry and Commerce Kumar Ramnikant IAS, in his inaugural address, stressed the importance of collaboration and digital transformation in public service delivery. He said that ULIP was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi as part of PM Gati Shakti initiative. While highlighting the challenges that producers and manufacturers in Nagaland faces due to geographical and logistic difficulty, he said that utilization of ULIP and other IT and AI tools will help to improve efficiency and reach wider markets both locally and internationally. He stated that this platform will provide better market access for local produce, including Naga organic farm products, handloom, handicrafts, enabling farmers and entrepreneurs to connect with markets directly without the involvement of any middleman. Chief Operating Officer NLDSL Arvind Devaraj presented a brief introduction of ULIP, saying that ULIP is being implemented by NICDC Logistic Data Services Ltd, with an aim to bring transparency, remove bottlenecks, and empower end user by integrating existing data sources of various ministries. During the event, a memorandum of understanding between NLDSL and the Government of Nagaland was signed. Now let's take a short break.
रुक जाओ! ये क्या है? असली नोट? ब्रो, ये फटा है। सुन, कते फटे या पुराने नोट को बैंक ब्रांच में एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं। वाओ, नया नोट मिलेगा? हाँ, जिससे तू हमें पिज्जा पार्टी देगा। आरबीआई कहता है, स्मार्ट बनो, कूल रहो।
Welcome back. Personal Public Grievances and Pension Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh today called for a more citizen-centric approach while dealing with pension grievances. The minister said that while chairing the 14th All India Pension Adalat in New Delhi, during the event, the minister said that the onus of solving pensioners' problem and meeting their needs should be on the concerned departments and not the pensioners, especially if they are differently able. He directed the departments present at the Pension Adalat to take feedback even after grievance redressal to ensure such issues are not repeated. He also suggested using AI-driven tools to verify facts and documents, which can ensure swift redressal, save time and conserve manpower. The minister highlighted the adoption of technology in the past 11 years has cut down on redressal time and prevented pension delay. 894 grievances related to family pension matters of 21 departments and ministries were listed to be presented at the 14th Pension Adalat today. A joint team of Delhi Police Special Cell Jharkhand ATS and Ranchi Police arrested a suspected ISIS terrorist this morning at Tabarak Lodge in the Islam Nagar area under Lower Bazar Police Station in Ranchi. Several electronic devices were also recovered. The suspected terrorists have been identified as Asar Danish, who is originally from Petarwar in Bokhara district. The Delhi Special Cell have been searching for Danish for some time based on case registered against him in Delhi. Currently, intensive interrogation of the arrested suspect is going on. Additionally, the Delhi Police Special Cell and Jharkhand ATS raided Palamu and detained a person who is now being questioned. Assam Cabinet approved an SOP to implement the Immigrants Act 1950 in a move to expedite the process of detention and pushback of illegal migrants. Under the SOP, the District Commissioner will be empowered to issue an expulsion order to any person who is in view of the DC is a foreigner. Through this act, the DC will serve a 10-day notice to the suspect, and if he or she cannot prove his or her citizen within the period, the DC will immediately issue an order to evacuate the person. Therefore, the person will be kept at the holding center before being pushed back by the BSF. In the case where the DC cannot conclude, it can refer the matter to the Foreigners Tribunal. In the case of illegal migrants detected within 24 hours of illegal entry into the state, no notice will be required. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, briefing the media, said that while upholding the constitutional validity of Section 6A of the Citizenship Act, a constitutional bench of the Supreme Court had last year clearly indicated that the government of Assam is free to use the 1950 Act to detect and deport foreigners. He also said that the process of detection and expulsion of foreigners through the Foreigners Tribunal is cumbersome and long drawn. The Chief Minister informed that around 82,000 cases are pending in the Foreigners Tribunal in the state. The Telecom Regulatory Authority of India has directed all distribution platforms operators to submit performance monitoring report on a monthly and quarterly basis for broadcasting services. These DPOs include DTH operators, multi-system operators, hat-and-in-the-sky operators, and Internet Protocol television operators. In the statement, the Minister of Communication today said that the reporting framework is aimed at ensuring effective monitoring of compliance, promoting transparency, protecting consumer interests, and facilitating the orderly growth of the broadcasting and cable TV services sector. It added that all the DPOs are required to furnish the following reports in the prescribed format to the TRAI. The Nepal Army, now in charge of national security, has issued a prohibitory order till 5 p.m. today, while the curfew has been extended nationwide till 6 a.m. tomorrow. The army said that the move was necessary as violent agitators continue to cause arson, looting, property damage, and attempt attacks during protest. Further notice would be issued on the basis of the analysis of the situation. However, during the prohibitory order and curfew in place, the vehicle for essential services would be operated as usual. On the third day of the Gen Z protest that turned ugly, a little calm was witnessed in the Kathmandu Valley with a massive presence of security personnel, including the Nepali Army, on the streets. The Nepali Army has requested one and all not to leave their home except for essential work. NA has requested everyone to immediately inform them of any missequence, target public and personal property, and damage historical, social, cultural, and religious places. The NA requested one and all to cooperate with the security agencies to control criminal activities.
Vandalism and arson in some places due to infiltration by anarchic persons and groups. And anticipating further possibility of such incidents, the army has issued a prohibitory order till 5 p.m. today, local time, while the curfew would be in force since then to 6 a.m. Thursday.
Let us look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Mongkokchung had a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Zinebuto had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Phak had a maximum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
To end the news, here is a recap of the main points. Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs approves 177-kilometer long doubling of the Bhagalpur-Dumka Rampurhat railway line section in Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. US-India to continue negotiation to address trade barriers between the two countries. Justice Kalan Rai Surana encourages law students to promote the roles and importance of legal services activities. Union Minister Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh calls for a more citizen-centric approach while dealing with pension grievances. With this, we have come to the end of this evening bulletin. Thank you for watching. Good night.